What's going on? Peace and blessings to everybody. Very serious matter, an issue going on. I'm going to get one of our very special friends coming here, Chelsea. She's currently fighting for her life in the hospital, and it just doesn't make any sense how these healthcare workers just don't care. She had open heart surgery, and the nurse is telling her not to be dramatic. She was strapped down to her bed. I'm gonna let her come on and give her side of the story. Trying to add her on now. If you're here, Chelsea, trying to tap you in. Amina, please watch this. Chelsea has been fighting for her life for a lot of years. We tried to get WTKR to cover her story in 2017, 2018. One of their news reporters had disrespected me because we had called off a protest around the same time as Charlottesville due to safety concerns. And one of the WTKR news reporters didn't get the memo. So she texted me some disrespectful things to my phone. So the producers of WTKR called and apologized to me, and she was fired that very same day. And they said that to rectify the situation, they would give us a story of our choosing. So my friend Chelsea had been battling and still is battling diabetes pretty much all of her life. She was in and out of ICU. She was having over $10,000 a month worth of hospital bills between that and her insulin and constant ICU visits. We were just like, y'all don't have any issue covering, our protests. Can y'all please cover our friend? And instead of doing that, they in turn ignored me. And then I attempted to go to the studio that I had came on several times, and they had never, they didn't, they took out trespassing charges on me. And those charges ended up getting thrown out. But it was a situation. That is the reason why you never see BLM 757 on WTKR. That is the reason why they don't mention us. Mahogany's up here. That's the reason why, they refused to mention us during the Cody Bigsby search. All because they refused to cover my personal friend, a friend I've known for a long time, and her battle with diabetes. So I'm gonna bring her on now. Hey, you gotta go to the video and watch it. And once I see that you're watching, they'll let me add you in with the little buttons at the bottom.
It's on what? Black Lives Matter 757?
Yeah.
I'm on there. It's not even showing it.
You're not on. You're not on the like page then.
There you go, look.
I'll inbox it to you. Hold on.
You know you gotta help me. You know I'm a little slow.
I got you. I think you was probably on the group page.
I may be. Can't you send me an invite?
Yeah, that's something, but you gotta be looking at this. I think you have to actually be like looking at it for it to for me to bring you on, because it's just showing me people who are viewing. So here, I'm about to send you the link now. Zip lady, show you that. Probably gotta hang up unless you got another phone. All right. All right. Show your invite.
Yeah.
Chelsea Belsey,
What up?
hey.
Hey.
What's going on? What's going on? So I gave
Healing
you
up.
some.
Trying to heal up.
Yeah, I gave him some background story on it. I didn't give him the full details of what you went through since you went there, but I gave like the first part about WTKR and us trying to get some awareness on you. But first and foremost, just how are you doing? This is Chelsea, y'all. She just had open heart surgery now 2 days
Look, I
ago. She's
saw him.
recovering. And so in 2018, 2017, she was battling. She was in and out of ICU a lot, and we were just trying to get some aid and attention. As y'all all know, we were on the news every time there's a protest, and then we were just trying to get her some attention. And where'd it go? I don't know where it went. Chelsea blanked out. But yeah. So we'll get her back up here so she can tell her side of the story. She had a hospital, so sometimes the service goes in and out. Hey, Mina. Try to get Chelsea back up here, y'all. Shoot. Yeah. So again so if anybody so like I said, the reason why I'm up here I'm hoping to let me bring her back on was because in her open heart surgery they said they made her mom leave at 8 o'clock, and she put a breathing tube down her throat without any type of anesthesia or anything like that, and had her strapped to the bed, and she felt like she was dying, and there was supposed to be a nurse in there with her the whole time, and there wasn't. They were outside in the hallway laughing and joking and talking about their weekend as she was strapped to a bed with a breathing tube down her throat, feeling like she was dying. Can you imagine not having control of your arms and having a breathing tube down your throat, and you feel like you're choking to death? And no nurse is coming in there to save you. No nurse is coming in there to render you aid. And they made your mom leave, who would have been comforting her in the first place. So I don't know what happened to Chelsea. I'm gonna try to get her now. Yes, I don't want to name the hospital as of right now, just to make sure that she's all right with that. But this is one of our first steps. And so again, I know Chelsea personally. I've seen her battle with this well before I was an activist. Her mom is sweet. She just lost her father last year, and it hasn't been a very pleasant journey for Chelsea. So hoping she can come back on. If not, we'll do a live a little bit later. But if y'all can help, please let me know. So we'll try to get her back up here. Her medical expenses are even higher now because of the open heart surgery. She has been coughing up blood clots for the last 3 months, and they're trying to say that she was uh, seeking medicine. Chelsea doesn't like being on all these medicines. She doesn't like being poked. She doesn't like all the dialysis. She doesn't like all the procedures. It's not fair, man. And this is my frustration with a lot of stuff. This is why we attack the media and stuff like that, because the backstories on why they do some stuff is so vindictive, is so evil, that it's almost sin. Um, we have all this stuff happening here in Virginia, and everybody's so worried about everything else. Man, it's okay to worry about everything else, but who's going to take care of Virginia? Oh, you back up here? Okay, Chelsea's back. Chelsea's back. Let's see. Chelsea's back.
Hello.
All right, go ahead for a cut back out. I'll just let you go. I ain't saying nothing else.
Yeah, but I basically had open heart surgery. What day was that? Thursday. And that evening, they kicked my mom out by 8 p.m. I had a breathing tube down my throat, and I have a low tolerance for like anesthesia. I'll wake up quick. And I wasn't under no more. I was fully awake. They had my arm strapped to the bed. The nurse in the ICU was not supposed to leave. She left. And I had to keep banging my hand against the board. Y'all can see the bed. The hand, the handles, to try and get their attention because I couldn't hit a.
Why do they keep doing that? I don't know why I keep doing that. She keeps knocking her off. Let's see if we get it back up here. She has bad reception at the hospital, so that might be it.
It's his hospital.
Yeah.
But basically, when they finally came in, I'm moving the breathing tube with my tongue so I can talk. And I was telling her, can't breathe. She can read my lips. And they came in there and the nurse said, why stop being dramatic. Like I didn't just have heart surgery. I'm 34 years old. They told me I was going back and forth. I'm at Riverside. I'm in VCU right now. First, I was going to Riverside and Centera and Norfolk General for 3 months because I was coughing up blood clots. Not like a little bit. I'm talking about big blood clots. They kept sending me home and saying I was drug seeking. And they kept sending me home.
Yeah. But Chelsea, we'll come back up here a little bit. We'll get a better reception, or I can come to you. But I'm on this because this is messing me up, man. This is pissing me off, man. So make sure Chelsea don't have to keep repeating herself, so she don't get worked up. And share this out.
Try it out.
Yeah.
Just keep
Yeah,
sending it if it drops. But I went there. I was not cured. The antibiotic did not get rid of it. I went to Riverside and I went into DKA. Norfolk General left me in the hospital, told me to go home because my iron gap was not in DKA. My mom checked my blood records on my chart online. I was in DKA. My iron gap was over 22.
What's DKA for people that don't know?
Diabetic ketoacidosis. When an average person that don't got diabetes, it should be like 15, no more than 18. Really, at 18, they say you're in DKA. They sent me home.
This is endocrine. I told them that you had that your insulin or your blood sugar's been kind of trending up, and she had some recommendations for changes to.
All right, y'all. She has a nurse in there, so we'll come back a little bit later. If y'all could share this out. We're getting her GoFundMe situated now, her Cash App, and we'll have it posted soon.